coach to make his debut with another NHL team against the Canucks. Former Vancouver coaches have gone 5-0 against the Canucks this year. There's a shot wide of the Canucks goal. Rasmus Andersson picks it up, throws it to Nick Dowd, whose shot is stopped. Rebound loose. Tolopilo without his stick able to grab the puck. Dorofeev reaching for the puck. Now Jack Eichel sends one in front. Dorofeev got on goal, got his own rebound, and twice Tolopilo stopped him. I think the original pass might have been intended for Howden.
An assist on the season, and he's got that long reach, and he's going to shield the puck, and then a sneaky little backhand pass. Dorofeev poked at it.
Linus Karlsson, but the other four remain out. Here's Sissons. Back to the line. Lauzon, a long shot. Swallowing that up is Tolopilo. Puck slid off his stick as he tried to cut across on the backhand. Here's Dowd in the near corner. Theodore for Kolesar. Cole Smith onto the puck. Dowd with a shot, and that one off the blocker arm of Tolopilo. Pressured by DeBrusk, able to move it down. Now it's thrown across for Tomas Hertl. Hertl back to Marner. Here's Eichel in front, tipped on goal by Stone, stopped by Tolopilo, who had the puck underneath him. Slid free after the whistle. Nick Dowd chips one back to Braden McNabb, loads up, fakes the shot across to Anderson. Rasmus Andersson, oh my goodness, Tolopilo didn't see it. It hit him in the head, or maybe the stick hit him in the head. 8 minutes and change left first period, no score. Shots are 7-0 for Vegas. Here's one tipped on goal by Marner and a stop by Tolopilo. Sissons behind the net for Hertl. Works out of the near corner. Loaded up as Anderson. In too tight, couldn't get the one-timer away. Now puck is centered, and Tolopilo made a save off Saad. Back come the Canucks. Besser in on the left wing. He shoots, and off the stick of Anderson with the puck ramping up.
Busy early in this period, and everything right near the front of the net. Look at that save on Saad as he takes away the option of going up over the shoulder. And then the puck's clear, but
Mancini up the middle of Höglander. Makes a move to the outside. Drops back. Mancini with room. Takes a look. Now wrists one towards the goal. Tipped wide of the net. Ratu gets the loose puck. Jams it back to Marcus Pettersson. Here's Mancini shooting off the post. I think maybe Ratu got a piece of that. Now Mancini again, stopped by Hart.
And then sees some pucks through traffic. Here's a pass across, and Ratu's coming from the blocker side, gets his stick down. Nice look from Mancini, but just off the top of the stick of Ratu and off the post.
Checked by Hannafin. Marner couldn't move it out. Here's Karlsson shooting. Right pad save. Rebound. Karlsson had his stick lifted by Mark Stone. A nice defensive play there by Stone. Here's Stone. Drop pass. Marner. Wrist shot. Right pad save. He was looking for a shot and a rebound, but Barbashev couldn't get to it. Beaten to the puck by Max Sasson. Now Marner another shot. And a butterfly save from Nikita Tolopilo.
Every time Stone goes to get the puck, the first thing he does is shoulder checks where everybody is.
Here's Barbashev and a shoulder save from Tolopilo. Bouillon from center shoots the puck into Golden Knights territory. Besser across, open was Rossi, but he couldn't take the pass cleanly. He was wide open. Now he throws one on goal through the screen of Ogren and stopped by Carter Hart.
After that, Luger's going to drop it. Marner's going to read that early. And then with some help, it's elevated out. Sissons had the speed on Mancini. And as soon as you go across the front of the net, you're trying to elevate it up or trick the goalie thinking you're going to elevate.
Luger drops, and a good read there by Marner. Another defensive play as he went right to that drop pass for Sasson and knocked it away. Now here's Sissons in. Stopped by Tolopilo as he tried to open the pads and slide it through. Puck kicked over the Vancouver blue line by Rasmus Andersson, who skates onto it himself. Anderson around for Stone. Centers. Oh, a right pad save by Tolopilo off Mitch Marner.
Held the puck long enough, then put it behind the net. Watch top of your screen. There's Marner coming right into that pass laid to him by Mark Stone. Tolopilo reads.
Rossi keeps the puck in. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Marco Rossi looks in front, shoots, and I think that did that wind up in the glove or did it go off the bar? It's in the glove of the goaltender, Carter Hart, on that power play. The glove saved by Carter Hart. Here's Sissons out of the box and into the Vancouver zone with a wrist shot, and it got behind the goaltender, hit the post. Almost looked like it went right through Tolopilo and hit the stick side post. How about this one for Sissons? Through Tolopilo, off the post, still 0-0. In their first year with their new teams, Nikolai Ehlers somehow went pointless in a 6-5 overtime win for Carolina over Boston today. Here's Howden taking a lead pass, stepping in, and in the middle, Eichel shoots, and a blocker saved by Tolopilo, who came out to challenge. Hanifin steps around Sassone, goes across, Anderson shoots, knocked down by Tolopilo, puck cleared to the line, held in at the blue line by Noah Hanifin.
Long way to get to the bench.
Carlson springs Bluger. Here's Sassone. Wrist shot, scores! 13th of the year for Max Sassone. Just his third on home ice. And he breaks the ice here against Vegas to make it 1-0.
It's building a couple of shifts previous, but the Canucks will get into the zone, and Rossi's going to hand it off. Watch the top of your screen as Sassone's going to get it and realize he's in the shooting area. And this is going to handcuff Carter Hart past the right pad. Low blocker and in the back of the net.
Tomas Hertl. Another side. McNabb for Saad. Shoots. Glove saved by Tolopilo. Here's Lauzon left point. Behind the net for Mark Stone. Centers. Eichel shoots. And perfect positioning from Nikita Tolopilo. Backhands the puck in behind the Vancouver goal. Marcus Pettersson there first. Sissons steps into him. Saad out of the corner. Feeds back. Theodore. Left side. McNabb. Wrist shot. Scores! Not sure if it was tipped. Hertl was in the neighborhood. But I think it's McNabb's goal to tie the game at 1.
Against the Golden Knights fourth line. It's the Canucks fourth line that are going to lose a puck battle down below. And then Brayden McNabb is going to peel off the left point and zing this one. Looks like it just kind of ticked the stick of Ratu, but still was going up high near side over the blocker. And Vegas
who showed some nice deception before sending that puck across. Here's Eichel into the Vancouver zone. Mancini trying to stay with him. Marner takes the pass. Lauzon left point. Wrist shot. Hit a leg. Stone on the rebound. Shot it wide.
This is Tortorella loading up the line.
Eichel has the puck behind the net. Mancini trying to knock it off his stick. Marner gets it. Centers. Stone again. Shoots. Knocked down by Tolopilo. And Eichel couldn't put the rebound home. Here's Pettersson across. And Bouillon was open, but reaching out with Sissons to get a piece of the pass. Now Hronek. Elias Pettersson. Wrist one in front. Off his stick and behind the goal. Hanifin clears the zone. And Hronek goes back for the puck. Sweeps one ahead for O'Connor, who's in. He's got two teammates with him. Drew O'Connor to the net. Stopped by Hart. Pettersson can't put it home. How did he miss that? Puck is centered. It winds up behind the goal. Elias Pettersson.
Thrown up from Hronek, realizing that Vegas was trying to change, and then O'Connor's going to settle it, get it in, and it's going to sit right there, and Pettersson's trying to negotiate it over the line. Hart just kicks out the pad, the stick, and makes this wonderful stop. Boy, that should have been a goal.
Great save by Connor. Stays out to take this draw against Marco Rossi to the right of Nikita Tolopilo. Neither team's had a shot here in the third. Hanifin gets a return pass. He'll try, and there's the first save of the period. Tolopilo flashed out the right pad on the blocker. They see he was next to touch, so play goes on. Marner brings the puck forward. Mitch Marner across, and Eichel is robbed by Tolopilo moving to his right. 1-1 tie. Vegas giving up very little. Canucks haven't had a shot here in the third, just 7 in the game. Here's Dowd moving in on the right wing. Puts one in front, and Smith scores! Cole Smith, his second goal as a member of the Golden Knights, both of them against the Canucks, and he's given the Golden Knights a 2-1 lead.
If at all. Here's Ogren stripped, and then Smith, who was able to take the puck off him, gets it back in the slot, and the Canucks defense were backing in. It's a 3-on-2 from the hash marks down, and this one eludes Tolopilo. Besser trying his best to get under this puck, but it's off, fluttering and down underneath Tolopilo, who's been so good with it.
Stone shovels one back to Theodore. Here's McNabb. Theodore, one-timer, blockered away by Tolopilo. Hurdle moves the puck out. Sassone back ahead. Hronek into the middle. Ratu stopped by the glove of Carter Hart. First shot he's faced this period. An 89-mile-an-hour one-timer, but he's able to snare it and keep it 2-1 Vegas. Their franchise record for fewest in the game is 8. That came back in 1996 against Jacques Lemaire and the Devils, who did it to a few teams back in the day. There's the second, and they're up to 9 now as Hronek got that one through. Sassone in traffic, works it free to Marcus Pettersson. 3 minutes remaining. Hronek missed the puck. Hurdle gets it in front. Great chance. Saw it is stopped by Tolopilo. Besser from the corner. Hronek. Rossi to Pettersson. O'Connor's in front. So too is DeBrusk. Here's Hronek shooting and sliding to his right was Hart to make the save. As moving to they're on the power play. Net empty. 6-on-4. Ratu wins another one. Back to Hronek. Here's Rossi. Elias Pettersson out of the corner. Now spun through the crease by Ratu as he took that goal line feed from Pettersson. Hronek moves to the middle. Shoots. Knocked down. Rebound. DeBrusk couldn't get it past Hart. Carter Hart.